Hello, hello, and welcome. It is Ruth here at Artful Stampin, and welcome to a Stamping Sunday blog hop. Please do go and check out in the description the link to my blog post and all the other gorgeous hoppers. We have a really, really amazing team who will bring some beautiful different bits of inspiration for you, based around the theme of holiday happenings. So I am just starting now to think about wrapping up presents, and I need some really cute tags. And I've just had this idea that I want to go with. I've not made it before. I'm just going to see what happens. So my idea is to actually use this die set with the embossing folder. However, what I want to do is actually stamp designs, then cut them out so that I have really cute tree ring tags. So I'm thinking I probably can get four lots of cuts out of this. So I'm going to cut this in half. So this is just some crumb cake cardstock. And I'm going to grab a pencil and roughly mark on here where I can do my design. So I'm thinking, and I think I'm just going to draw circles, well, not circles, but around the shape like so. Then move it up and see if I can just about fit in another little set there. So if I do end up cutting off a tiny little bit at the edge, I can always get a pair of scissors and, make it look like, I don't know, a little chunk was taken out of my tree ring. So I'm thinking there and there like that. And then same again here. So now I have my two pieces of cardstock with lots of rings drawn out. And I was thinking it'd be really nice to perhaps stamp these houses in some of the bigger ones and, see what else I can fit in. So I can definitely fit a house in those. And then maybe in the smaller ones, maybe to get a partial flower or something. So I can stamp that there. And what else have I got? Oh, there's these tiny little flowers, aren't there? Maybe these can be just additional tags with people's names. Let's have a think. Or hearts. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do this then. So, sometimes you come up with a wild idea and you think, oh, okay, I've just got to try it, see if it'll work. Because if I don't, I'll always be wondering. I will always wonder if it would ever work. So let's go for some real red for these cute little hearts. Stamp those up. I could always multi-layer these tags, couldn't I? Small ones on big ones. So for these little ones, I think I'm just going to stamp a cute heart like that. And what other design have I got? Maybe two hearts on these ones. Okay, got a boo-boo already, but never mind. Do the same to these. Right, so that's the hearts done. For the houses, I'm thinking I'm going to go for pale blue colours because I actually want to stamp a greeting over the top. So I don't want these to be super dark. So I'm going for a bit of pool party here for a house. And try and fit these on. Like so. And I suppose the look I'm going for is like I've hand painted some wood circles, but I've not really. That's kind of the look I'm thinking. It's very on trend, isn't it, to see sliced wood circles decorated. I have a friend whose husband cut her a few and she, drew on them or painted on them or stamped on them even. And that's the kind of look we're going for with these kind of faux wood circles. And it's so fabulous at Stampin' Up! I've created this embossing folder and dies to match. Oh, that's a little bit not quite right, but never mind. Let's bring it a bit lower down. There we go. I don't think I've stamped with this tree. Sorry, not the tree. This roof and house enough to kind of know exactly where to do it. Anyway, it's meant to look woodsy and crafty. It's not meant to look perfect. You know, it's got that lovely rustic handmade kind of look to it. And I think I need to find some kind of twine and, I mean, raffia. Stampin' Up don't do raffia, but raffia is very easy to get hold of. Right, Merry Christmas. Now, I'm not sure Merry Christmas is going to fit right across there. I'm wondering, love and warmth. No, I don't want that. Let's see if I've got some other nice wordings that I can put on here. Now, I'm not sure if that will fit across. I'm just going to see if that will fit. Oh, that fits beautifully on the big ones. All right, let's try that then. I need to pack some ink pads away. Right, I think I'm going to go for the red. And stamp that right over the top, like that. Okay, I'm not sure that's going to go on that one, so I'm going to have to find another sentiment for those slightly different shaped and sized woodcuts. All right, okay, I'm going to find another one. I have here Vintage Christmas, and it's got a really cute little tiny sentiment here, which I think will be perfect. It says, "A very Merry Christmas to you." I think that just stamped right in the middle there. Looks very nice. Now I am thinking I do want to have a little bit of a hint of blue in the ones that I've done hearts on. But what design, I do not know just yet. So I am meant to be doing 2 little projects for this blog hop. So my brain is kind of working overtime right now because I don't have an idea for a second project right this moment. But I'm hoping that as I make this one, it will come to me, because sometimes things like that just do happen. You know, when you start creating, ideas start buzzing around in your head, and eventually it will come. So I'm thinking, what about some of these little, this little leaf here? I've actually done a bit of stamp surgery to this because I found it was easier to use these two separated, and I'm thinking, what about just doing some little cute ferns in Pool Party. I just go around the edge of my little faux log. That's nice. This one, oh, we'll just have 2 maybe, like that. Oh, what about having, oh, having 4, there we go. That's nice. So I can do that again. And that one. Oops, didn't push down hard enough on that. That's sweet. Right, I'll do the others and get back. Alright, so I finished all the stamping there, and I am quite eager to see what this looks like when it's all cut up. But first thing I need to do is actually cut these in half. And ooh, just trying to find my die. Oh, I've temporarily lost it, never mind. Okay, I'm just going to cut this because only half of this is going to go into the machine at any one time, because I need to line it up. Now this is going to be tricky. Well, I think it's going to be tricky because I've never done it before. It seemed like a good idea at the time. So that's going to go there. So that goes across there. And so I need to, if that's going to cut like that, I need to line that up with that. So if I flip that around like so, and then move this until I am happy with its positioning. I think I'm happy with that. I've just about covered the blades. Just move that over slightly. As long as all the words show, that's the kind of important bit. All right, so I'm going to close that up and cut it out and see what it looks like. Right, I've run it through my machine, so let's see how it looks. Oh, look at that. How cute are they? My little pieces of wood. I think what I need to do is just go around the edges with some darker brown, and then I can kind of mix and match some of these up. I might just pop a few together, to make it quite rustic looking. That's nice, like that. Anyway, love that. I'm just going to cut out the rest of them because I've got 3 more to do, and we'll see what other designs we can do from here. So I'm just going to go over the technique again with you. Oops. So you open up your folder with the Stampin' Up logo and put it to the back. Then you pop your die so that it doesn't move around. And then you need to kind of hold it in place while you put your design back on. Wiggle it around until you are happy with where it is. Basically just need to make sure that the main image clears. And then I'm going to flip it around just to try and make sure that the blades also clear the cardstock. And then close it back up carefully and then put it through the machine. So I finished cutting out all my gorgeous little wood pieces, and I've actually decided to back them with some pool party cardstock just to make them really sturdy and kind of more luxurious. So I'm going to sit here for a merry few moments and stick these all together so that I've got that really nice backing. And then my plan is, I've got some of this twine, the new what's it called now? It's called the Baker's Twine Essential Pack, and I thought also I'd like to stick some pretty ribbon. So I'm going to make one up and then I'll carry on making the whole lot up while I happily watch an episode of Columbo, and by the magic of TV, the time will just pass and you won't even realise that that's what I've been doing, apart from the fact I've just told you. And I'm going to make up these really cute little tags. So I'm using my faithful old crocodile, which Stampin' Up used to sell many moons ago. Unfortunately they don't anymore. Never mind though, I'm sure you can find something to punch a hole with, and I'm going to just put a nice little piece of twine through there so that I can tie these to my Christmas presents, and I think tie a nice little knot there. And then I think for especially the larger ones, I thought it would be nice to tie an extra piece of ribbon just to make it look a little bit more rustic. I don't think I've got anything red in my stash, like some red twine or anything right now, so I think I'm just going to leave that and just leave that as it is. I guess I could maybe run a red pen over some white, but you know what, that's just going to make extra work for me, and I've got loads to get done. So there we go, that's that. I'm now going to whiz off and make the rest. There we go, so I finished all the tags. Now I teamed up all the little ones that had hearts on with a little house one, and then I had 4 left over that didn't have little hearts, so I decided to cut these red tags from that Fabulous Tags die and stamp some little leaves in the corner. And also I've done some extra ribbon on these ones because I just like all that lovely texture kind of hanging from there. Anyway, as I was doing this, a bright idea came to my head. I remembered that I have recently bought some more 12, basically brown bags that will carry 12 by 12 cardstock. This is so that when I have customers that purchase it, I can put them in. But also I recently bought quite a number because they were so much cheaper to buy a bulk load. And I've thought, you know what, I'm going to stamp a couple of designs on here just to show you what fun it is to be able to stamp on your own bags, say for Christmas presents. So I've got that same little house design here, and I think a little row of 3 houses in this gorgeous balmy blue would look super. And then I think some little red roofed houses would look really cute. So I'm just going to do 3 of those, and I think these with my lovely tags would just look superb. So I'm going to stamp a few more. Actually, I'm going to stamp that little heart. I think that little heart coming out the top of the roof would look cute as well. And then I'll stamp another design. So let's... I mean, this is like super duper easy project for basically blinging and pimping up your brown paper bags. So there's that one. And I'm going to grab one of those cute tags. So I've got loads of little bits of string hanging from these now. Got to find the right way. Oh, there it is. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, that way around. Oh, there we go. So let's pop that through there. Sometimes you need to push it through firmly. There we go. So that's one bag and tag ready to gift somebody. And I was going to grab some of the other stamps that are in this set and use these. Sorry, I've got a bit of an avalanche of dies just to the left of me now. And what about some of this, that lovely red with there's some really lovely leaves and berries in this set. So I'm going to grab those out. And then, oops. So I've got the poinsettia flower ready here. Now I've actually just filmed this and then realised I didn't press the button. Well, I thought I filmed it, and yeah, realised it didn't come out. So I'm filming this for the second time, so you're going to be able to see 2 lots of this, but I'm sure you want to see how this is done. So I've stamped the 2 poinsettias. Now, you do have to be careful when you're stamping on bags to try and find the flattest section, because obviously there's bits of paper folded in and so forth. So it's worth just checking and making sure that you are stamping not in any, try and avoid the folds basically. Just stamp on the flattest sections. So this craft brown paper is so pretty with this kind of red and these dusky kind of blues. And the gingham ribbon that I used earlier on the labels, I think is supposed to be mint macaron. And I think it's a currant ribbon. I do hope it is. I just grabbed it off my shelf hoping that it was. So let's just stick one of my tags on here. So just want to show you what that all looks like. Already getting in a bit of a knot there. Huh. I don't know, they all were behaving themselves up to a minute ago, and now they were misbehaving. Right, so I'm just going to loop that round, pop that through there, and that can hang beautifully onto my bag. Right, so there's the poinsettia kind of looking one. That's my little row of houses. And this is the one that I just filmed, but didn't film, that I stamped earlier and didn't film it. Right, thank you so much for joining me. Please do go and check out all the other hoppers in this Stamping Sunday blog hop, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. So take care for now, and the list of products that I've used will be in my blog post, so go and check that out. Take care for now. Bye.